When was your worst hypo? Because I had a pretty bad one last week. So I went out for dinner and ended up eating way too much food, and then I also overbolused for that meal and ended up having a hypo. And as you can see here, this hypo went on for a good 30 minutes and it honestly felt like hours. So I was just sitting there slowly sipping away at this can of Coke. So I was so bloated and I couldn't scull it like I usually do. And then that is when the worst part happened. Also, if you haven't already, sign up for my diabetes newsletter. It's completely free and the link is in my bio. It was one of those hypos where you just get this feeling of impending doom, like you have blinkers on the side of your head and all you can do is focus on this one spot, just somehow trying to convince your stomach to absorb the glucose quicker, like that does anything. All the while just looking at my CGM and checking my sugar level every 1 to 2 minutes, hoping that this number has magically moved. And I don't know about you, but whenever I have a hypo, I think it's just because there's not enough glucose going in my brain, but I just think of all the worst possible outcomes that could possibly happen. Like, what if I run out of glucose and can't treat this thing? Or what if I need to call an ambulance and go to hospital? Like, I'm just planning all these things in my head. And then the next thought is, oh, I just need to chill out for 15 minutes. Like, it's going to be fine. My sugar level will go up. It's probably going to go through the roof. And it's just this mental fight you have with yourself. And it's just, that's what probably burns up more glucose and makes it even more exhausting. I know there's a good 95% chance I'm going to be fine, but that 5% chance just really eats away at you. So that went on for a good 30 minutes, just that vicious cycle, and that's why it felt like hours. Then my wife asked me if there's anything she can do to help, which, not to sound rude, but there's nothing they can do except bring you more glucose and just be there. Because unless they can make time go quicker to somehow make my sugar level go up, which, it did eventually, as you can see here, it went up to 10. It then took a weird little dip afterwards, and there it is. There's the overtreating of the hypo with my sugar level going up to 14 and then sitting high all night and making me feel even worse the next morning. Now, I'm sure my feelings are just probably a bit amplified because I used to have a really, really bad fear of hypos when I was younger, but they've gotten a lot better since being on the pump. But I just wanted to tell you that diabetes is really, really dumb.